She spent the entire day waiting, expecting love to find her. But instead, she was hit with a harsh truth. Men have started giving up on dating altogether.
I'm heading to the Sounds game because they're doing a wristband night where at the Bandbox, which I hear has new drinks, I'm excited to check them out. You pick out your wristband if you're single or taken or here for vibes or whatever. And no less than at least 10 people sent this to me. So I'm going to go check it out. I'm really excited. It looks like maybe the sun's even trying to come out. Should be a good night at the ballpark.
Your body in check.
This does not bode well. We're here, as is part of the course with this experiment. There are no more wristbands. The game only started 5 minutes ago. They brought in fake wristbands, so we got one. So far, I've seen one guy that I went on a date with years ago, and I've seen him on the apps like 15 times since then. We've never matched again. So I feel like he's out. Update. Tried talking to one guy who was age appropriate. Not into it. I get the sense that he's looking for a younger woman.
It's funny how she's the one who's ruining her own chances by being too picky.
Whatever. But I got my dreamsicle. So I'm happy. Well, in terms of meeting someone, not a successful event. But you know what? I was there with friends. I ran into some more friends. It's so dark. I met some new friends. Thank you to a couple of you who came and said hi. It was great to meet you. So all in all, a really fun night. It was a beautiful night at the ball field.
I don't think so.
I always love coming to Sounds games. So it was fun. Oh, I got some Sound swag too. So that's fun. Just no luck on the dating front. Oh well.
Our peace means more to us than your problems. She kept complaining all the time, and even when she talked to a guy, she was too high with her standards. Being single has been the most peaceful and least expensive thing I've ever done. That's why all the men weren't there.
How old are you?
24.
What's your relationship status?
Single man.
And why do you think you're single?
I don't know. I like to be free. I like to be a good guy in freedom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Have you met the woman that's right for you, or are you just still searching?
Like, I'm just out here making money. He'll asking deep questions I never gave no thought, but I'm just chilling.
Once you start making money, there's nothing else that will distract you from your goal.
All right, what's better, a man chases money or a man chases women?
Money all times.
And what happens as a result?
More women come.
You're goddamn right.
This message is for my husband. Honey, please come on. I'm outside and I'm getting tired of being out here. It's weird out here. You need to come on and find me so that we both can go inside. This man with skinny legs and parrot-toe feet just tried to talk to me. And he was bald-headed. Nothing against bald-headed men. Love y'all. Honey, please come on. It's weird. It's getting really weird out here. And you leaving me out here unprotected.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm glad she finally knew his value, but from the looks of it, it might be too late.
Please. We have to talk about this later too, because you've been taking your precious time. We have to discuss that. I don't like that. Please come on. Come on.
Rejected.
63% of men under 30 are single, and more than half of them aren't even trying to date. Why do you think that is? What do you think the root cause of that is?
And I feel like a lot of younger men that are single, that aren't even trying, they don't want to dedicate the time. They want to build their business. They want to make it to the gym. They want to travel. They want to do it. And you know what? Finding a real relationship is work. It's not that they can't get dates. It's that they can't get the right ones.
Dating isn't just about losing time, but it's really expensive, and you have to keep it going. And that only means spending more money.
Okay, I'm never going to get this video done because I'm not good at TikTok videos. And this may be attempt 20 at trying to get this done, but it's really down to one simple question. Where are these men at that I'm seeing all over TikTok? Because they are nowhere near me. All the ones that are around me are married or man-children who just want a mother to take the place of their mother, to take care of them. And so I live in the middle of nowhere, and all these men keep popping up on TikTok. And
When you hear them asking about the men, you might think no one is around them. But trust me, there are men. They're just too blinded by standards to notice the good one close to them.
they're beautiful, and they seem so nice and whatnot. Some of them seem very full of themselves, which isn't very attractive to me. But
I don't like where this is going.
I mean, it's great that they're confident. It's just not my thing. So I just want to know where y'all at, because I've went to Home Depot. I'll go to Lowe's. There ain't nothing there. Not a single thing to get the creative juices going to where you're like, yeah, that's a man. They're not. They're nowhere around here. I live in the mountains, so I'm 2 hours from Atlanta. And there's just nothing here. And so I'm kind of at a loss, because it's just, where are you at?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
That's what happens when you believe everything you see on social media.
I mean, it's a simple question. You would think it was, or would be, but apparently it's not, because, again, all people tell you is, oh, do the dating app and this and that, and I've tried them all, and the guys are either just super creepy and over the top. Also, guys, just a little FYI, immediately giving a girl a nickname whenever you first introduce yourself is creepy. We don't like that. It's not attractive, and it doesn't endear us to you at all. Talking to us like we're a human being, that's on point. But either way, it's just, maybe I'm not crazy enough, because I'm a fairly normal person, don't have any bits of rage.
No wonder why the men aren't dating anymore, where any move we do is harshly judged.
A lot of girls are promiscuous, bad habits, don't respect male authority, but they want you to wife them up. And I'm telling guys, don't do that. You got to vet women out in the beginning very hard, because thanks to modernity and feminism, what's happened basically is like all the training wheels that society had to keep things in place and to keep things in check are gone. We used to have Christianity. We used to have shame. We used to have the church. We used to have strong-knit communities. But now, that's all out the wayside. So since we have removed these social training wheels, what's ended up happening is we have this deregulated place where a lot of women are just not worthy of being a wife.
You're goddamn right.
And I want guys to focus on, like, when you do identify the woman that's worthy of being your wife, then obviously you give her the world. I'm not saying not to give her everything, but she has to earn that. And that's the problem, is that we just think that girls should get things for having a vagina. And I'm here to say, like, no.
Exactly. These privileges need to be earned, never demanded.
And I would say, to not necessarily add on, but just add on to my point, I say with women that may be deemed as not wife material, I personally feel that that's when you get down on your knees, you pray, and you say, Jesus, help these people.
See, the problem with the dating scene is there's a whole bunch of unhealed motherfuckers running around trying to everybody else's life up. Don't come into my life trying to take it out on me because your past 2-3 relationships ain't work out. I didn't do that to you. I don't even know you. Why you trying to my life up? You need to heal.
I think from our perspective, there's been a massive decline in men approaching women. On a night out, like guys, their focus isn't on women until the end of the night when they're trying to find a woman to take home.
Right, yeah.
Like they're not really interested in, even just like a little bit of rapport. Like to see if you vibe, if you've got the same personality, if you've got the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
Even if you're looking at guys, they won't come up. They don't want to get rejected, or they just care more about going to do lines in the bathroom. Like it's a multitude of things.
That's certainly not the case. We just stopped caring.
Men are exiting the dating scene by the thousands. Why? Because they're tired of angry women who are trying to make them pay for mistakes they didn't make. Men are saying they prefer their peace over a piece. Think I'm overreacting? Go read the comments.
She's not wrong. Our peace is what's important for us at the moment.
Good morning. I have a couple questions. Maybe y'all can help me out. Here in Florida, since I just moved here about 4 months ago, men are very different. They don't court you. Whatever happened to flowers and phone calls and good morning, babe, and good night, babe, and let's go get lunch or breakfast, or hey, do you want to go look at the sunset? I don't know.
Oh, hell no!
She's complaining that men no longer send good morning and good night texts. But when we do, I remember a lady said that it's just the bare minimum and needed to do more. So you can never win within these standards no matter what you do.
But that's gone now. Men don't do that. It's you gotta be the man, and that's so unattractive when you gotta pull out your masculine energy because the dude is too soft. It's wake up, dudes. Be a man. Build something. I don't know. I'll cook. You build. I mean, on a date, take the lead. I don't understand. It's situationships all day long. It's so unattractive. I don't get it. Can somebody explain it? Or is it me? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know.
My name is Sade.
Hey, Sade. Rob.
Nice to meet you, Rob. How old are you?
33.
Okay, we're about the same age. So are you single, dating, married?
Single.
Why are you single?
I think women expectations are very high, but also, the life-work balance is kind of difficult, especially with inflation and everything going on. So women want a lot of attention. Sometimes they're trying to, stick to the goal. So it's kind of hard to balance both. Want the greatest dates in the world, but they don't want to share exactly what it is they like. A perfect example is my buddy. He recently went on a date, and the young lady didn't like it. She told him flat out, the date was okay, and he was like, well, I was asking you, did you like this type of restaurant, that type of restaurant? You know what she told him? You should just know. And that was kind of crazy.
As soon as your date tells you that, you should take your stuff and leave.
So it's kind of difficult in that manner. Women sometimes come off on the defense, and maybe it's from their past. I don't know. His experience is similar to what, a lot of guys are going through today.
It's an evil world we live in.
This is the first time I've been completely single. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not entertaining anything. I'm not trying to fix something that's already broke. It's really just me. And let me tell you, it feels different. It feels right. This is the first time that I'm actually enjoying my own company. See, I'm not lonely. I'm at peace. I'm not bored. I'm building. And I'm not looking for someone to complete me. But for the first time, I feel whole.
Just give a man a good job and a comfortable house and teach him a good hobby, and he won't need anything or anyone else to feel complete.
I feel real good. I had to learn how to be alone. And this is not easy when you are used to all the distractions and trying to keep up with everything. But when you're used to pouring into everyone else, it just leaves you empty. See, I had to learn how to say no to people who only hit me up when it benefited them. See, to all the women out there that like my energy, but didn't truly value my soul.
That's what I'm talking about.
I had to stop chasing those temp highs just to avoid sitting in silence in my own thoughts. And guess what? I sat there, I faced it, and I healed. See, there's no more fake connections, no more emotional deals with people who ain't really worth the price. Now I wake up, I put me first, my peace, my purpose, and my health. And for the first time in my life, I can say this without hesitation. Damn, I really love me.
Yes! Hell yeah!
Every guy should reach this mindset. Some of us do sooner than the others, but it's the right path.
It's kind of offensive if a guy doesn't try to hit on me. I'm like, what are you doing? What's wrong? It's
a little, like, did I do something with my face? What's wrong with you? Are you gay? You know?
Listen, so you're saying that pretty much anyone who interacts who's like single and dating should pretty much at one point or another try to make the move. Okay.
Yeah, you know, like I mean, I understand like married man, all that, but I feel like if you're in an environment to meet people, why are you not talking to them? Come on. I feel like a lot of why don't guys like walk up to females? You know, like even if they think they're the prettiest, why won't you walk up?
She clearly has no idea how the situation can quickly go wrong if a guy decided to walk up to a stranger, and the next clip is the ultimate proof.
Can I just give a quick PSA? This is for the men. If you are a man in public, give us some space. If you see a woman or a woman and her child by themselves, just give us some space. I don't care if you're the nicest man on the planet and you have the best intentions. Just realize the world that we live in and that you need to give us some space, okay? Because while you may be the nicest human on the planet and you have the best intentions, approaching me and getting close to me instantly gives me like extreme anxiety because I don't know who you are.
What the f is that?
You are a stranger, and out in public, stranger, danger, okay? Especially when it's just me and my child. Now, mind you, this man was a nice old man.
That right there is why we avoid approaching females in public at all costs.
At least I think so. I have no idea. The point is, when a man gets within feet of me, I am in like fight or flight mode. Like, get back, give me space, like, stop approaching women in public. Okay? Even if you are just trying to tell them that their child is beautiful or to enjoy the time, stop approaching us, okay? Because we are on high alert. So, we appreciate that you are kind and loving and want to share your kindness and love. Stop doing it in public to strangers. Because it makes us want to like fight you. Especially if our children are with us. Okay? That's just the world we live in, and I'm sorry, but like the only reason you should be approaching a woman in public, you know her, or she is asking you for help. Okay? Other than that, just give us some space. Smile from afar, wave from afar, like that's all you have to do. Do not approach us. Do not come within touching distance of our basket. That's all.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Be careful what you wish for. Now the men will never approach again. This lady asked how life without dating is, and she's getting an answer she didn't expect.
I truly love that she's asking this question, even though I know in reality she's not asking it because she genuinely cares about men or is concerned about them. She's simply looking for ammunition to use against them or to bait them into clicks, likes, and comments for the algorithm. But as I said, it's terrific that she asked it because it allows me to let women know that the reality they think exists for men who've walked away is as fictional as one of those Hallmark Christmas movies they've already got running 24/7. You see, contrary to what women believe, what they post in these videos, what they run around telling each other, men who've decided to walk away are doing pretty darn good. In fact, in most cases, they're thriving. They've got more money, more time, more ability to focus on things that actually matter to them. Things that will make their life better. Yeah, sure, they'd much rather be in a happy, healthy relationship. But the fact of the matter is, the odds of finding one of them these days for men, well, let's just say the odds are about on par with winning the Powerball tonight. And while women desperately want to believe that men are going through a crisis,
They might think that men will regret being on their own, but it's the complete opposite.
struggling to cope with being rejected and all the other things that women project onto men from their lives, the fact of the matter is, as more and more are realizing, avoiding dating, avoiding relationships, avoiding marriage is the best option. Many would argue the only option. Men have realized there's little, if anything, to be gained and a hell of a lot to lose by getting into a relationship with a woman these days. So why bother? I hate to break it to you ladies because I know it bursts that little bubble, destroys that little fantasy y'all have that you're somehow winning by driving men away. The reality is, you aren't. It's men who are coming out ahead, and while it's not good for society in the long run, it's the best thing that's happened to men in a long, long time. So keep shaving your heads, ladies. Keep claiming you've gone on a smeck strike. Keep screaming to the high heavens you've gone 4B or that you're now only going to date bears. Keep doing all those things you are doing that you think is helping your cause, but which in reality is only showing men just why there's no benefit to being around you.
We've never been better. Life is easier. We save more money, and no one argues with us on a regular basis or plays games with us. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.